does it say Snatch Girls in the corner?
Do you really want to ask?
No, hit continue. Or new game, whatever you do. Welcome. Is this Case Files?
It could be.
Welcome to Case Files. Now, since it's a speed run, should it be the intro be played in fast forward?
So, welcome to Hype Labs or Case Files, whatever this may be, because this is a very unique case. We're playing. Well, we're not playing. We have Outlast here. Nick's here.
Hi.
I'm here, and I guess for the first time on a proper video, my brother Max is here to show us how broken Outlast can be. So, Max, you want to run down really quick how you're gonna do this exactly?
So I could beat the game in 10 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to go through the entire game and just show juking and stuff off like that, and a bunch of other things.
Because you picked Insane, didn't you?
Yeah, and insane means if you die, you go all the way back to the
So
beginning.
what happens if you die and then...
We end the episode.
Yeah. Oh, we do that thing Lucas wanted to do for
Dude! Oh my god. Okay, so Lucas, our friend we record with from time to time, wanted to do Binding of Isaac, but episodes the length of how long he survives on that playthrough. Really? So episodes would either be like 1 minute or 4 hours. But they'd end as soon as he dies, so it would just cut off. And the rage would continue the next episode. So to understand why he's so mad in episode 2, you have to watch the 2-hour episode 1.
That's so messed up, too.
So yeah,
just die, you in the video.
So yeah, Don't Make Cry may be my thing, but Max has a niche spec for horror games like Outlast here.
And I have Portal. Because that game is the best game to speedrun because it has 0 RNG.
So Max, feel free to call any one of us retarded if we make fun of one frame of the game. That is incorrect.
Okay. Alright.
But please feel free to describe any commentary or anything that would be interesting for the casual viewer that does not speedrun this game 24/7.
So we've all played through and beaten this game here, right?
I've never actually beaten it.
Oh.
Yeah, when they
great.
started playing it, I kind of took it over from them, and then they stopped playing it. So I just
Well,
playing
okay.
it.
Yeah, that happens in a house with brothers.
But I forget what's the usual length for this.
It could be let's see,
Like a no glitch speedrun or a no major glitch speedrun.
Like an hour?
something like that. Yeah.
Ain't bad.
I would say it kind of depends on some points, I'd say.
I'd totally be down to do a Portal speedrun at some point for the channel, but that's PC, because you can't do strafing on console. Unless you're Oh, why'd I get an actual ringing in my ear? Hey, it's Mickey. Bye, Mickey.
It's just funny seeing Max do this because he has no fear at all, and you get to see how the game
all this
runs.
Dumb shit.
And oh, he was just in there.
It's Mickey. In that situation where it made you think you needed to hide, but in reality he just didn't give a shit. It's so dumb, dude.
You see the door just fly shut behind him.
I like this headcanon of mine whenever I see Max do this. Whenever he does this part and sees Chris Walker go in the door and then you just immediately go in the thing, he immediately goes... Oh, God. I do actually have Max's fastest time on my phone.
What is the world record?
Oh shit, I should be timing you right now! Fuck!
You can just get it back from...
Oh wait,
We can put a timer on screen in post.
Either me or Blurger could put a timer on the screen. There we go.
Just have it up on post.
Fucking hell.
Thanks, Blurgel.
Yeah, thanks, Blurger.
You're cool, Blurgel.
I just realized
we like hanging out with you,
that.
Blurgel. We wonder when people are gonna find out your real name isn't Blurgel. Blurgel.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Just kidding. His real name's Blurgel. No one.
No, his full name is Blurgel Montgomery III.
Wait. Okay.
Ah, there's one.
Oh god.
No!
Oh, no!
Did you? He exposed that on one of the Dead Rising episodes.
Oh yeah, Blurgel exposed.
God damn it! Where did I put the speedrun times? There's so many goddamn no. There it is. Max's last.
Ah!
Max's last time on this was 1 hour and 7 minutes, and that was June 20th of a year ago.
Damn.
And he did Nightmare Out of Bounds, and that was 11 minutes on the same day.
What's like the world record?
Like 8 minutes.
Oof.
Yeah, because isn't there a trick to, like another Out of Bounds trick halfway through the game or something?
Yeah.
How many people in our like group for the channel can actually speedrun games? Like,
I don't know.
What?
That's a question for the comments.
because if there's quite a few of us, we could just start a new like sub show about speedrunning.
That's true, because you know me, Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah, you can do
working
Devil
on.
May Cry
I'm
3.
close to a 5 now.
Getting a speedrun down?
Yeah.
Is there like world records for it yet?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, people are definitely already speedrunning it.
So if you were a normal player, you wouldn't do what I'm about to do right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're about to run by him, aren't you? Don't try to fight. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, this is gonna be stupid because I know this is really.
Waiting for it. Just
Yeah, I remember Max explain. You want to probably explain how this works.
because he's checking the other locker.
Yep.
Ah!
So yeah, how does
Because
that?
usually you would have to wait for him to leave the room, then you can leave.
But now you're in the chase though, because he knows where you are.
Yeah, but
You
he's
just have to get
still
through
in the,
here, and now you're fine.
He was
because you
still
can't
in
get
the
through.
locker animation, so he couldn't really do anything.
You couldn't catch up. Jesus.
So I remember this section gets you a few times.
It's rough. You're in the dark, and you gotta avoid like 3 different guys.
And
I
in
think.
insane mode, you only have 2 batteries, and your battery life is very small.
You can't find any others.
You can.
But you can only have a max of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you want to flicker it back and off, on and off like that.
That's smart. Hello,
And there's
Mickey.
there's the dumbass invincibility frames that you get when someone opens a door.
I remember when I was like first playing through this game, and I got real heated that like the end like result turned out to be like, oh, it's a ghost guy at the end, because I really just like the concept of like.
Spoilers.
Oh, shut up. Okay, skip to my ass for no spoilers. But like the whole time I was just like, I think it's really cool that you're just in a place that's been overrun by psychopaths.
That's what I loved about this game.
Yeah, which like is the concept, but now there's like a greater being.
It's like a project.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a bunch of scientists using the asylum as a method to experiment on people.
With the black goo ghost, man.
And that's that section
No,
done
that
already.
was just their own. That was their cover up. I
Oh.
thought.
And that's that section done already. Which would take a casual player like 10 or so minutes.
2 tries maybe, if they weren't on insane.
Yeah.
This counts as a death, so add 1 to the counter.
Just have like the word death boiling in the syringe.
Oh gosh.
What was in that syringe?
Oh god, I was gonna make a really bad joke.
Say
Ignore
it.
me. No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
My seed.
It's not that bad.
Just because it was zoomed in on his face and I was gonna be really gross with it. Oh, I guess there was this hint about it being ghosts, but I just kind of ignored that my first time through. Not
Wait,
gonna
what
lie.
the fuck is that?
Also, the fact that there was a Jesus man. Like, of course, it all comes down to crazy Christians in the end. Like,
I find it funny that he sees the camera and earlier and he's like, the prophets have what to say.
Guard your life, son.
isn't that probably you
God,
get
your
your
life, son.
camera stolen in the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not now, son.
Oh,
I'm
in
Mickey.
this part, if this was something you were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to speed run like out of bounds but still go through the game, just to skip some cutscene or very slow parts. In this room, what people would do, they would try to vault over this like that, and it makes your hitbox smaller, so you can like wall hack basically and get in the walls. and then when the guy opens the door, you can like bounce up into the ceiling.
Yeah.
This game is broken.
I don't know how people figure out this shit
This is
they do.
an inbounds run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You will
Similar concept with the portal run I do is all inbounds. But there's a tech that I have
This is
yet
some
to
tech right
learn.
here.
Whoa!
I forgot about that.
That's some cool shit.
You want to explain how that works?
So on that part, you would just
You're
get
using
to
the
that.
look back mechanic.
Yeah, so if you got to that, you would have to inch your way across very slowly,
Mhm.
but if you just look backwards when you're on it, it just registers it as ground. Like on the side. Or it's kind of hard to explain.
Jesus, what the hell?
Yeah, this game's whack. Would you say Outlast 2 is just the same amount of whack?
That game is a lot longer than this. And it's a lot harder than this.
I never
Yep.
finished Outlast 2. I just wasn't a fan of it.
I've never beaten that game on insane mode, because I haven't really
I remember you tried.
I tried once, and that's when I was like, I don't know, not really feeling it, I guess.
I still gotta learn to beat Doom 2016 on Super or Ultra Nightmare. Gotta do that before Doom Eternal comes out.
Yeah, you gotta...
Prove my worthiness. Did you see the group event they're doing for Doom 2016 right now?
No.
They're trying to create, or trying to gather, I think, like 100 billion glory kills amongst all Doom players.
You unlock new Doom Eternal gameplay.
Maybe one day.
Well, QuakeCon is in August. No, wait, no, July. So...
Well, that's after E3, right?
Yeah.
Well, they think they said it's confirmed to be at E3, so
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
that's what I'm waiting for at this point.
Follow the
And
blood.
people would get to this part and be like, oh shit, how do I get past this dude? It's kind of simple.
Oh shit, got hit anyway.
Or I can get smacked while I'm doing it.
Get one whacked. Oof.
That could happen sometimes.
Doesn't he glitch sometimes and he'll hit you twice? Or is that something else?
Something else? Like the screen above those guys is lower region.
Oh, it's these god-awful guys.
These two naked dudes?
Yeah.
Hell.
It's Mickey and Travis.
Oh my god! It is! On the fucking Discord, dude, they just sit out with their dicks out. Mickey shows them pictures of strong ladies, and Travis is just like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, Max, are you aware of this?
No.
We have a problem in the Discord. I think we honestly need to get rid of the channel sometimes. Because it just looks bad, man.
Yeah, you want to describe to Max what's the wide...
So, here's how it started. I said we should make an NSFW room, and nobody agreed with me at first.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, you have to think of it this way. Like, there are memes that are, like, more graphic, or, like, there might be, like, a funny picture that just so happens to have, like, a dick or boobs in it.
Yeah.
And, we don't want... some people might not want to see that stuff, or some people might be under the age of 18, and we don't want to fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
And, we don't want to be responsible for that kind of shit.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, so we make the NSFW room just in case, and we just stress that this is like the no rules room, but like, mostly for memes, just stuff like that. And it started good,
Yeah,
I put
fine.
in with a question mark, when the Discord first started, I just put porn with a question mark because I thought it was funny. Little did I know that was the beginning of something horrible. But no, it started okay. Somebody put a picture of Patrick with boobs. That was really funny. There was like the 7 stages of big dick acceptance meme that was really funny. But then, this happened. He falls out the window.
This is perfect allegory of you trying to rescue the Discord before it's too late.
And then
Before
I fall
discovering all of
into
Mickey's porn.
Yeah, Mickey got a hold of it. And the channel is now called Mickey's Porn Problem. And we had to make a second NSFW room called NSFW Memes. Just so it could be separated.
Yeah, because Mickey posts way too much, and why? Because he says he's bored.
It's the most active channel on our Discord. And
Again, he's bored.
yeah, he's. Dude, you know what I do when I'm bored? I play a video game. I go out. I get food. I hang out with a friend. I don't. Let's just copy and paste 239 porn gifs and images.
Hey, uploaders, you'll get a gift from Mickey. What he looks like when he's supposed to be bored. There we go. So yeah, Max is like a good chunk through the game already. And
How long have we been recording?
15 minutes.
Dude, what?
So yeah, now we're in the prison ward thingy-majig.
Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, Mickey.
Oh yeah, this guy eats shit really hard.
Fucking guy. Do it.
I would do it here, but it's kind of a little bit more practice I would need to do for this. Because you would run and look back and then turn and jump at the same time.
Oh, no.
But it is faster to do all that.
Yeah.
But that's a difficult
But you
move.
could really mess that up. I could do it here too, but since this guy right here was gonna grab me like that, I would mid-run to that in animation, and then I'd still be standing on there and fall off because I'd be stuck in the wall from that animation.
That's interesting.
But there's still more tech on the way.
Yeah.
I really need to learn the flying tech in Portal. You can straight up fly.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, but it's mostly used for out of bounds things, so
It's
I
like
don't really
double
need to know it.
portaling, isn't it?
Double portaling and the use of the excursion funnel, the thing that makes you float.
Yeah.
You can like double portal your way out of it, and you end up the effect of the funnel, that the floating effect,
Yeah.
just glues to your character pretty much, and you can kind of float wherever you want. But you stay at like that one level until you can like cancel it.
It's funny because I
That's so
remember
fun.
I remember a
is.
brief period when I tried to get to speedrunning God Hand, and it's a keep in mind, very hard game even on normal. And when you play that on hard, you cannot go back to normal because enemy patterns are so distinct and diverse. The game does not feel the same. However, if we were to do an LP of God Hand, which I am all for, I would just need all the practice again.
One day.
I need to play that on easy because you need to play that game super safe because you can fuck up so many times. Oh god, here we go.
Oh boy.
Yes! Yes!
Big Kahungus, here he Kahumbus. Alright, what's he gonna do? The cross up!
The cross up of a lifetime.
Mind games.
Yeah, so how does that work again?
He gets in the animation to leap it, I would assume.
It has to do with hitboxes.
Oh.
It gets
Because you did
smaller,
phase
doesn't it?
through him.
Yeah, because your hitbox just turns into a small speck when you're basically jumping over.
What?
When you're vaulting over things.
That's super weird.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, Max, how would you, for people who do speedrun games, if they're watching this, how hard do you think this is, in your opinion, to, like, speedrun this on Insane, per se?
It's kind of stressful, I guess.
On Insane, yeah, I could imagine.
Just because of the fact that, what's it called?
Well, there are a lot of variables that can fuck you up.
Yeah.
RNG. Random number.
2-hit deaths and the stress in the back of your mind that he can one-hit kill you in this. So on lower difficulties, he takes like two
maybe
or three. Yeah. This is just one.
Oh boy.
So right here, I usually just wait for him, for his head to be under this pole right here. And that's when I make my move. Because for some reason, as soon as I start moving right now, he's gonna turn around. It just works like that.
He has ultrasound.
As you can see.
He's got Dolby Atmos ears.
Yeet. It's so good.
It's such a weird thing, yet it looks so satisfying to do it.
Fear? Never heard of it.
That's how you fight in this game. If you think about it, if someone who's never played this, they'd have to run away, go the other way, and hide or something.
Like, wait for him to be in a better spot and
Yeah.
just crouch around the boxes. You know, like I did my first time through. But no, just delete your hitbox. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then you realize you can have no fear.
That's insane.
Yeah, whenever I watch Max speedrun this, it's kind of a treat for me because that part where you can just iframe through enemies with the barricades is is a really funny thing.
Drives you crazy. It was Travis. Is this the porn channel?
No, that was Omar going, hey guys.
Comic Junkies?
Yeah, everyone's waiting for Comic Junkies. Everyone's waiting for it.
I'm excited. Find a way out of the sewer.
No problem.
No problem.
Okay.
What's up, dude?
I think, yeah, it was Whistleblower that made me, like, legitimately uncomfortable my first time through. That one made me, like, not afraid, just upset to the point where I was just like, let me out, let me out, let me out. At the end of the game, I was like, stop it. Stop the game. I'm done.
Oh yeah, Max
I'm done.
has, Max, I've recorded times when Max did that as well. I don't have the difficulty recorded, but his fastest time was 37 minutes.
On Whistleblower?
Yeah. That's way
you know
glitchier.
you know what the world record is on Whistleblower? 4 minutes.
I'm assuming there's out of bounds busted shit in there too.
And it's like something called pause
Pause
buffering.
Pause
Yeah.
buffering.
Yeah.
That's a thing in a lot of speedruns.
It's very something that must be hard to master.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a trick in Star Fox Assault that doesn't require pause buffering, but it does require you to wait for the level to load. And there's a level in Star Fox Assault where you're on the ice planet Ficina, and there's I don't know if you've ever played Assault, Nick, but there's a level where you have to get into a communications tower that's surrounded by a shield, and you would have to take out 3 posts, but what you can do is get to a specific corner, scoot the landmaster in the corner and get in between the landmaster and the wall and just go, and you're inside the tower.
Oh man.
But you have to get it in the right position and then go, and you're in.
So this part of the game, you know this big room with Chris Walker in it, and you have to be quiet. If he hears you walking around the water, he'll catch you.
Uh-huh.
Well, for some reason, if you just jump forward like this, he doesn't hear it.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
And I just got past it.
What?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Oh. Oh,
Dude!
Almost
The
fucked
confidence.
I think my butthole got tight right there, dude. You guys ever, whenever you get stressed out?
This guy's just annoying.
up.
Does he hit you or does he just piss you off?
Yeah, he hits you.
Oh, hey. Exceed. Blur that out. Bleep us out.
You know, we need to respect some people's privacy. Like that one guy named K11. You know.
What happened?
Sam
yeah.
barely lost to a guy playing Liu Kang when he was playing Frost, and the guy
And it was, keep in mind, it was
teabagged into a fatality.
and it was a
then plugged
really
in his
good
mic
match, keep in mind. It
And
was
started yelling like, "Yeah, pussy ass nigga, get the fucked up bitch ass nigga, you small dick having little ass nigga." Like, fuck Frost, she's a bitch ass character. Nigga. Like, whoa, dude.
Keep in mind, it was a really good match.
It was.
But then he just decided to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what you were saying, or that's what the guy was
The
saying?
guy
guy
was
was
saying he
saying that.
plugged in the mic after like doing a teabag into a fatality. It was ridiculous. He was so heated over nothing. He won. Like,
I wanted to rematch him because I was having fun, but then he just
it
left.
was a good match, but no, he was just super woke for no reason.
Yeah, that's what happens. It was funny as hell, though.
Oh, God, it was.
I'm glad that got recorded. I can't wait till that goes up for people to see. Probably up
Oh.
by now, actually. If I'm
Oh,
thinking about
man.
it right. Oh boy, I know where he's going now. Probably the part of the game I remember Max getting so much stress over in terms of insane difficulty.
Is it the guy that cuts your fingers off? Fingers are off yet? Fingers off yet? I can't talk. I'm Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh, this is that part. Hell yeah. I remember this guy. This was the only part of the game I had, like, spoiled for me, and it took me, like, a year after the game's release to play it, and I avoided, like, all spoilers. I didn't know how that happened, but I did it.
Yeah, so Max is getting to a very bitchy part of the game where you have to avoid Tager, That's his name.
Traeger.
Treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
Hey Mickey, fuck you.
And yeah, he is quite annoying because
He's one hit, I believe.
yeah.
One hit kill.
And if I remember correctly, his RNG when it comes to detecting you is quite whack. So there's a good, I wouldn't say like good percentage, but it's a good. There is a slim chance that he can bullshit Max here, and it's quite ridiculous. Because I never beat this game, but I did get past this part, and I remember it being difficult just on normal.
Yeah, it's Traeger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Traeger. I know we started making fun of Mickey, and I forgot how to say it. Traeger is a bitch. Yeah. I've beaten this game 2 times, I think, and yeah, he's always just a problem.
I don't think you've platinumed this on PlayStation yet.
Well, I never really cared about platinuming, but I could if I really wanted to. Because there's achievements like filming everything and collecting all the documents and all that.
Bullshit. Priest's guy, aren't you?
He's the funniest character in the game because of how he acts like throughout the entire thing.
Oh yeah, he's great.
I especially like I don't like because this is sucky parts for speedruns because you're forced to watch this happen because there's a lot of downtime. Like in a lot of action games like Metal Gear Rising, there's a part where there's a walk and talk section and you can't do anything and it slows the flow of the game. Like I get what they're trying to do here and make it like the shock value of the scene is where it is, but in terms of like replayability, it slags.
True.
But this is funny though.
You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out?
Your first time getting to this, and then you get teased with the
I'll
exit.
lead you.
Yeah.
Go on, run free.
Run free.
I'm in no hurry. No?
No.
Alright.
Okay.
To the grind.
You want to go play Marvel 4 that doesn't exist? Alright. Never mind. Let's go.
Let's go play Infinite, dude. You're like, no, no, no.
No, let's go play Dragon Ball. No! Ah!
Oh god.
I thought it was good!
No.
The neutral sucks! GT Goku looks like ass.
He does. Why are they putting Gogeta in?
Because Dragon Ball fans want that. Not fighting game fans that like diversity and variety in characters. Not the same character 6 times.
Vegito and Gogeta are the exact same thing. I hate Dragon Ball lore for that one.
See, look, there's me freaking that out about that.
John was like, because John's a Dragon Ball fan. I'm a Dragon Ball fan too, but I'm more a fighting game fan. And John was like, yeah, Gogeta looks cool. And I'm like, no, he doesn't. He's like, but he's a fusion character. I'm like, the same fusion character. And he's like, but it's a different method of fusion. That's why it's a different character. I'm like, it's still them being fused.
It's Goku. It's half Goku Vegeta again.
Again. It's just this time they didn't use the rings, the earring thingies.
Give us a chance to talk.
See, Liz, this is us trying to set up for the. Yeah, thanks for covering his butt, Max. We don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, can you just keep looking down?
You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know.
It's weird how he's got like cables and stuff all around his hands.
You mean his arms? Like,
Yeah, and he's got on his arm to make it look. He looks like something out of Xenocyber.
No offense to the man.
It's like IV cables and stuff that he probably just left on and just wrapped around him.
It's just blood going through it. It looks
Oh, that's weird. Like blood from one part of his body.
Oh God!
Oh, maybe he did that because he had like a bad vein or something. So he just like redirected it himself. That'd be the gnarliest bit of lore ever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Oh.
Oh, that's doing that weird feeling in my feet now.
I'm opening your minds, boys. My wrists hurt when I think about like shit like
No,
that.
when it comes to stuff like that, my feet tense up.
That's what I'm here for.
Because my brain does that stupid thing where it's like, your Achilles tendon's gonna get cut, fool.
Bully.
Squeezers.
You paying attention?
This is great. This game is great because it has like every kind of psycho. You got the fat, crazy guy that's just like, I want to eat you, and then you got the brainiac motherfucker that's just gonna turn you into torture porn,
Yeah.
and you have crazy priest,
Look at the door
what
shut
else?
behind him by itself.
Ghost! See, when I first saw that, I imagined there was, like, another guy in the room.
I forgot about that.
Cut.
Cut.
Who pulled the string?
Who pulled the string? Oh no! World record time over. Because of one misclick.
Nice.
First time playing this, I thought he was throwing up the bugs, and I was like, what? How'd that happen?
Alright. Arguably the hardest part of the game, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
So how would you go about handling this exactly?
Well, basically what people do if they haven't played this, they would go up to the guy that's talking, and
But
they
he
would,
ends up screaming, right?
yeah, and then he's like, oh, he's behind you. You look behind you, and there he is, and he's coming after you.
Right.
And you gotta run around and go all the way around.
But if you wait here for him, he won't see you.
Yeah, and he'll walk past and go over there.
I actually remember that on my second playthrough. I was like, what if I just hide under the bed first?
I used to
worked,
do that
yeah.
too, but then I tested this just sitting next to the door, and that opens. He doesn't see you, just walks away. As soon as he's right there,
And
he
then
didn't
just
notice
run
me.
away.
He never noticed.
And you get away scot-free.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, not quite
the
yet.
second area, I think.
Yeah, because here is where...
This is the harder part.
Yeah.
And I like to get this open before all the fuckery begins, I guess.
So how would you explain this fuckery to the casual viewer? Exactly. 'Cause this is... Oh god. I'm tense because this is like the hardest part.
Nothing but focus.
I'll shut up because Max is commentary. So you hit one thing and you're screwed.
Well, I thought that your hand was him.
I think you're fine. He's good!
Ooh.
Yeah!
Ah.
There's still one more part.
Yeah, but that's the one that I remember you dying to the most.
Ah.
'Cause I remember you, because that's why I was tense, because you died, I remember you dying in that part so many times, but now it's pretty much beneath you.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Way to stress out the runner, Sam. I remember you getting fucked up on this over
Yeah,
and over
I'm
again.
sorry.
I remember you fucking this up multiple times.
I remember you being a bitch.
God, you're the worst. Alright, come on. It's gonna be good.
Alright, so how do you handle this? Exactly. Because this is a... Oh!
Jesus!
That swing.
Butthole guy.
So how...
And we're good.
So how mad risky is that?
Very.
So that's safe now, right, from Traeger?
Yeah.
Because here is just his death scene.
Yeah.
We're starting 3 minutes in, and he's about halfway now.
Game tutorial says don't fight. Game fights for you.
Hang on, I need to close the curtain a bit. I can see a bit of glare.
What? Adjuster.
Inching in.
That's one way to die.
Oh yeah, we got a comment recently from Chunky Jam.
Oh, I noticed, yeah.
Yeah, and
Asking if this was a green screen curtain.
and I said no.
No, it's just a curtain. But then you thought about it and you were like, wait, I could though.
I could.
Theoretically, that's a green screen.
If we were good at YouTubing. I'm just gonna have to leave it the way it is. Sorry.
I've used green screen effects in editing before. It's not hard.
Chroma key.
It's super easy, yeah. We did green screen when we were playing Smash. Remember?
Yeah.
We did, what's the stage name? Hannonborough. Because the entire stage is a green screen. And we just had Ridley and Mario fight while you were, like, looking at Reddit on the green screen in the background.
Or I duplicate the image in the background to really fuck with your head.
Oh, that looked crazy.
And look, it's what happened to, Laser Kid. You know I'm right. Yeah, give me that face all you want. You know I'm right. This is what happened.
Having a moment of silence, alright? Respect. The Fallen, alright? We had to rebuild Lucas. He's missing an arm.
Oh, God. Sorry, that glare is really fucking bothering me.
Oh, God.
On the left side of the TV?
Yeah, like right here.
It's coming from the right.
Yeah, because it's
There,
right
there.
there. Because it's right in my face. There we go.
Be careful not. Okay. We're good.
We're good, boys.
Alright, so where are we now?
I have to turn the sprinklers on. There's 2 switches, and that's 1 out of the 2.
Oh yeah, this is another Chris Walker section, isn't it?
Yeah. He's probably gonna. Yeah, break the
Star
door.
she glows.
I'm gonna show myself to him.
Oh yeah. Can you have done the door thing?
I mean, that's. Sometimes you can, but it's really risky. Because sometimes the game just likes to, like, give you the middle finger and just say, oh, look at this. Like, you'll just, like, try to do the door thing and he grabs you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because he has a bigger hitbox.
Yeah.
Well, I remember bullshitting this part my first time through. Just being, like, running in areas where I shouldn't be and just, like, getting through it as fast as possible because it was stressing me out.
I think you're good.
Yeah, I just like doing that.
Imagine you like bust through the wall Mr. X style and just says, where the fuck you going?
That'd be kind of scary.
Around the corner. Speaking of Mr. X, I have to play Resident Evil 2 still.
Live stream it. It's a good
Maybe.
time. I want to see you play through it.
I'll
I
live
haven't
stream it.
beaten that game yet.
Me, you, and Anthony will coach me, and then you guys will get in an argument about Resident Evil games.
And now 3's the best one? I'm joking. It's my favorite Resident Evil game, and I wouldn't say it's the
What's
best
the best one?
Well, it's 4. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
I can't argue with that, because it is.
Yeah. That's Anthony's favorite, and it's probably the best, yeah.
I mean, I could fight people and say, oh, well, 2's the best, or 0's the best, but it's a hard fight. Like that. I can't win that.
Just get knocked over.
You get knocked over and you can't win.
Get knocked over and you die. Cut the load screens from the time. No, I hate that'd be a segmented run if you did that. Segmented runs piss me off.
When they pause it.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, they're cool, but like, especially when I was like looking at Portal speedruns when I was first getting into that, because I would find like segmented runs and then I figured out what they were doing, and it was pretty much like, because Portal has a fuck ton of load screens, it's like between every chamber.
Yeah.
And so they would cut those times, but they would only take the best attempts on each chamber
Mm-hmm.
and then put those together into one run. Like, that's not a speed run. Spooky.
Ghosts! Actually, I just realized, because I have a week off of school starting today. I mean, if you're not doing anything this week, I'm up for doing that. The Resident Evil 2 thing.
Yeah. It all depends on my schedule for works. Because guess what Sunday is? Cinco de Mayo! Brian, what's the history of Cinco de Mayo?
Shut the fuck up!
Pretty much everybody that walks into my fucking work at Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I hate working Cinco. It's so busy.
Oh, I wonder if they're gonna
boy.
do another one this year. Because they make a new one of that every year.
Cinco de Mayo
Yeah,
one?
there's
Oh, I
it
didn't even
evolves
know.
every year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll have to show you after this.
Show me all of them. I've only seen the one. You know the one.
Yeah, you know everyone's seen the one, but it gets better every time.
Shut the fuck up.
It gets way better and more stupid. Ryan, what's the history of Cinco de Mayo?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, this part of the game pissed me off because I couldn't see where the fuck I was going.
Yeah.
I think I remember running out of batteries at one point and just being like, well, I guess I'll just wander for a
Guess
while.
I'll die.
I think this part, dead ass, took me like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that part's annoying because you have to really look around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This part. Chris Walker.
Oh, him again.
Chris Joe.
I don't remember this part. So what happens here?
Just have to...
Skeet it. Like so.
Ooh.
Now I say that's an RNG section.
A little bit.
Because I'd imagine he's walking in so many different directions to get that angle is very difficult. I wouldn't say the entire game is based off RNG.
No, definitely not.
The second one definitely is.
Yeah, there's so many enemies in the second one in each area. That's my least favorite thing about the second one. It's just there's so many of them.
Yeah, and the second one's more dependent about running around than hiding.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how people can speedrun that, because I remember when that game came out, it was all... I remember people getting stuck on fucking rocks.
Oh.
So how do you get out of this, then?
You just gotta run around
Gazebo.
the gazebo.
Is the music glitching?
It doubles like that.
Yeah, the music's double sampled. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Die.
Alright, we need to make it extra tense. Da-da-da. Symphony beat. Da-da-da. Ugh. That's pretty whack. Oh boy.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Do you accept Jesus now?
No.
No.
Oh, what is that goddamn video? I'm trying to remember. Religion! There's an old, like, joke of the Mighty Boosh where the main character starts getting into Christianity.
Okay.
And there's a section where he starts running around town talking about people how cool Christianity is. And he walks across a hooker, and he goes, hello, pretty lady. I'm assuming you know the power of religion!
Oh god.
And then she unzips his pants, and he goes, religion!
That's good.
I would ask Blurgel to put it up, but it would get super copyrighted,
Yeah.
because BBC hates YouTube.
Yep. Some people take religion too far. Prime example. this guy right here. This.
Been playing too much Smash.
Like there's a song by AFI called "So Beneath You."
What the fuck tried to scare you
And
there?
one of my favorite lyrics in the song is "No one's there to strike me down except the faithful," which means like the only people that enforce what they call like the Lord's justice is them just bullshitting, making excuses to just be bad people.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh. Oof. That was
Alright, Big
close.
Fear.
Oof.
It's a little scurry.
How fast does that health of yours regenerate?
Pretty fast, doesn't it?
Not really. A little bit.
Just block that off with a push.
I'm trying to see if he's coming up to this.
Yeah,
Oh, he is.
Yeah, because he's trying to bait him to come through the door. And train him around.
Mm-hmm.
I would try and use the door trick, but this guy is kind of weird. Doesn't like fully come through it.
Yeah, I know the AI is like really on and off on how they act, like how he just, like Chris Walker will like, no sorry, not like him where he's running, like he walks and then for a brief period then starts to run, and how they can inch you through doors. Because I remember that happening. This guy's pretty chill, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's like, what's up, my guy?
Are you serious?
Uh-oh.
He didn't see me for a second. I was like, what are you doing?
That's really weird.
He's got 1 to 20 vision. Give him a break.
20. I love that there are psychos in this game that just don't, like, do anything. They're just standing around.
Yeah, it adds to the tension. It's like, is this guy gonna kill me?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go. So where do you gotta go now?
Just gotta loop around so you can get the thing.
Outta here.
You're 44 minutes in. Still got Not that much left at the speed he's going.
Damn.
It only takes like an hour to beat this game, which is really surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a big Dick G and you do the out of bounds
big
thing.
Chick D.
Big Dick D. Ugh, sorry, Omar. It's so damn easy to make those jokes, and we do it so often.
That guy could hurt you.
Ooh, that guy could have killed you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Get the hell out of here. Nope.
Ah, that sounds like you.
What, me?
Yeah.
Ah!
Ah!
At least he wasn't going. Oh!
Buck in the... Whose man's is this? It's boarded up, sir.
He doesn't have brain cells.
Alright. Raggy.
I was about to say, was that meant to happen?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ghost.
Oh, so how finicky can the wall rider be?
What do you mean?
Like, in terms of RNG and killing you?
And like, yeah.
It's very weird, honestly.
Oh, spooky ghost. This is so fucking weird. I hate the wall rider.
It's just funny in games like this where you speedrun, you just have no fear, and you just get to see how like when stuff's walking past a doorway, like in RE7 where you see Jack Baker walk past a door frame and he just disappears as soon as you go to that side.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so funny. It's funny how game design works.
Do you guys remember the Slender game, like the first Slender game that ever happened?
Arrival?
The 8 pages, the one before
yeah,
Arrival.
Yeah, yeah.
Made by the same people who made Arrival, but it was the
good one.
the popularized one, the 8 pages.
The good one.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
The good
And
one.
Arrival isn't half bad either. It's not great, but it's
I've
okay.
beaten it, yeah. It's alright.
The 8 pages, or
Yeah, oh, both of them.
yeah, 8 pages takes a couple tries, but I think it's really funny because to beat 8 pages, you kind of have to learn how to speedrun it
Exactly.
in a way, because you only have a certain amount of time before he just gets sick of your dick. Like,
Okay, Blurs, right there. Can we get Michael Jackson moonwalk music right there? Not the camera.
no, my porn, no.
And some random guy we never referred to ever again.
And he's gone.
Need your camcorder to navigate the darkness.
No shit.
Darkness imprisoning me.
All that I see.
Absolute horror. I cannot live.
I cannot die.
Trapped in myself.
Fuck.
Don't know the rest of the words. Body my holding cell, you bastard. He gone! Never mind, he back. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of shook me right there.
Oh, you lost health for that, didn't you?
Well, yeah,
A little
but
bit,
nothing
a little
happened.
red.
So.
You're okay. And you're not running into an enemy, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
That's a floating camera.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about these mans.
So how do you handle this section then?
Just run.
Just run? Yeah, because I remember this place is like a maze. But I think it's like one misstep and you're fucked.
No, really.
Well, I remember you... I just remembered this being difficult. Yet you just beat it.
It's a good thing they.
Shut up, Sam.
I'm sorry, I just worry, I'm just worried about a major dickening happening, but I'm not gonna jinx it.
Have you ever heard of knocking on wood? If you don't want to jinx anything. There you go.
Probably sounded great for the mic. Just there you go. Knock on metal. Thought you were gonna mirror slide on that.
Hey, what's up, guy?
Alright. You said you were getting nervous and stuff. You should be nervous about this part.
Oh.
What is this?
Shit.
very narrow hallway with a big fat guy coming through it.
Oh no. Will he fit? Alright guys, I'm starting a hockey team. Who wants to join it?
What are you selling?
Nothing. I'm just starting a hockey team. Who wants to join it?
What are you selling?
I'm not selling anything. Do you want to join my hockey team?
What are you selling?
Hockey gear.
How much?
I don't know. How much is it? I'm trying to think how much it is for like a set.
If it's not 1 peso, I'm not buying.
I don't know how I just did that, but okay.
Guess you're not playing on my hockey team, Sam.
No, I'll get a baseball bat. That's how I'll play hockey. I'll get my cricket bat too.
Love it. Of course you have a cricket bat.
I'll get my katana. That might help.
Yeah, you don't have a cricket bat.
I think we have one in our shit.
Really?
Hey guys, I played Outlast.
And he's dead.
And that's what happens. I like this part of the game because you just like once you pushing that guy's dead body is just like your character breaks moment. He's just like, I'm sick of this bullshit.
Fuck this.
I don't care if I have to touch gore anymore. Like if I sleep in a pile of intestines, just get me out of here. It's like at the end of the first like of the Tomb Raider remake games, how she's super scared in the whole game, and she's like, you can see it in her emotions when you're playing. But then right after the part where you're like hiding from the like tribesmen and you have to hide in the fucking pool of blood, and she comes back out, she doesn't make a single noise for the rest of the game because she's just so angry.
So why did you not do the moonwalking thing on that then?
Because there's a pole in the way, and if you try it, you'll just fall off.
Oh.
But it won't like kill you or anything if you fall.
It's just a waste of time.
You couldn't like run around it.
No.
Yeah.
Once you get to it, the game will straighten you out because it'll stop you from moving, and then you'll stop looking the other way.
There's such a bizarre glitch. Alright, Mickey, jeez.
What a pointless jump scare that was.
And see, how the hell did he get from there to there already?
Yeah, he would have to get on this.
He did the running trick. He knows how to speedrun the game too.
It's just funny how everyone, when they're running in this game, sometimes when they're going through doors, are just like...
Yeah, dude, they're hyphy.
It's really whack.
Big yeet.
Hey, my guy.
My biggest problem with like games that have modes where like if you die it's over, like I'm a fan of that.
You can skip this guy too.
Oh, that's nice.
What, am I doing the door trick?
Yeah, this is naked guy.
Oh, one of the naked guys?
It's Mickey.
Oh.
I just gotta find Travis.
I bet if when they watch this, they're gonna be like, I wouldn't use a fucking butcher hatchet.
Yeah, they'd be super technical about it because that's them.
I would use a harpoon.
Mickey'd be like, no, you would be a harpoon man. And Travis would be like, I'm definitely a harpoon man.
No, man, you're a giant axe wielder.
It's like, I do like the axe. Like,
That is pretty much every conversation they have.
they're really technical sometimes. It's fine. We love them, but we know exactly how they behave, and I think that's hilarious.
So this is like the pretty chill section because there's not much going on at this point.
Yeah.
Right. I do hope they improve over the second one.
I
Because,
can't wait for the third one to come out.
Yeah,
Whenever
whenever that's happening. Most
Is
likely.
that confirmed?
Yeah.
Pretty much. They said they're doing it.
All but confirmed.
Yeah, because when they released that all 3-pack of Whistleblower 2 and 1 together, they stated that they're pretty much in development on the next Outlast title, but it isn't going to be directly connected to 1 and 2. As they
1 and 2 aren't even connected to each
yeah,
other.
because they wanted to make it like an anthology.
I was waiting for them to like make a DLC for the second game. They did for this.
It's gotta be... Outlast is, like, very claustrophobic, that's the thing, and 2 didn't have that same feeling. So that's Mickey, that's Travis, on the right there. Travis, Mickey, Travis, Mickey, Travis, Mickey, Travis, Mickey, Travis.
Yeah,
They opened the door to the NSFW room.
they're about to do it. Max is about to enter
Welcome
Mickey's porn problem.
to the porn zone.
This is it. This is how you're welcomed into the porn problem.
With a cross.
No,
It's a
Get a good
religion.
look. Get a good look at the thing. This is how you're introduced. Like we have one of our viewers like pinned up, and I guess I don't know, fucking Blurgle's setting up the
Lighting him
burning.
up on fire.
Yeah, and then
This is
Mickey.
Mickey and Travis butt ass naked.
Yep, there's someone already being sacrificed for the porn
It's,
problem.
who do we sacrifice? Who did we sacrifice? We have to name the actual subscriber.
All right, Shadow Kitty.
Oh, it's always Shadow Kitty.
Hey, all right, it's your time. One porn problem must suffice another. If he dies, he dies.
Holy shit.
God, that got too real.
Oh my god. We all.
Alright, so what's up here then?
Just gotta sneak around, Fatman.
Is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it?
We need more.
Oh! That
We need-
was risky, because the AI would have instantly been like,
Yeah, that can happen.
Sam, we need to play that, dark web game. The deep web game.
I want to do that for
The-
Halloween!
The second one that's, like, super hard.
What dark web game?
It's called
Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the Game, and there's a second one that came out, and the idea of the game is you are browsing the deep web, looking for a secret URL to a torture video, and
Is
the
it like
idea...
a game actually from the deep web, or is
No,
someone made
no,
it?
you can just it just replicates it,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, it's not actually like dangerous to play, but
It's meant to replicate the feeling.
of being on the deep web, yeah, and
And it does a very good job of it.
the things that are stopping you are hackers that will like take your like notes and codes that you've gotten to get to the URL at that point, and Russian kidnappers. In the second, no, and oh yeah, there's a serial killer in the first game, but in the second game there's a serial killer, kidnappers, a cult, a hitman, and a SWAT team that can get you, and hackers again.
So we've hit the end game now.
We at the end. We're at the end game now.
We're at the end game now. So this part is not so bad. Like the first initial part is just running up to the section, but it's when the wall rider starts attacking again.
This part becomes a rough beast.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Because
remember this part.
if I remember right, the Chris Walker part isn't so bad.
No, he doesn't. I'm not worried at all right now.
Yeah.
But it's wall rider that can really be a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not really afraid of him either because I know how to get away from him. But like, I mean, I can show you what I'm about to do when I first encounter him. Like, or I guess technically second time encountering him because this is the first encounter.
Oh, what?
So is he gonna pop up right here?
When I get to the end of the hallway.
It's just nice to have a design choice like this where the entire level changes because you're just at a completely different part of the game. No.
Please, I need porn.
Not the YouTube algorithm. How could you do this to me? No! And that is what happens, kids, when you try and fight the YouTube algorithm. It never
And
goes your way.
there's this room right here with the guy talking, right? And you can, once you get in it, you can't leave, but... Okay, I did it wrong.
Aw.
It doesn't matter if I get it or not, but you could just run in here and jump backwards and get back through the door. And there's another door that you're supposed to go through, but you wait until this cutscene's over.
So you can get to the door and then be there.
Yeah.
It's
but
just meant to earn you more time.
Yeah.
not really. It's just like get out of this room.
Guy's picture. Sorry, your friend's picture there got me.
What did it say?
It was just the SpongeBob "I don't need it" face.
Oh.
It's like, I don't need it. Blur out the name, but keep the picture there. I definitely don't need it. Oh. You're hollow, sir. That's probably a problem.
Now the speedrun tech here is to get inside their bodies so you can then turn into a soldier NPC.
I thought you were gonna say to have like an extra level of meat shield health to survive an extra hit.
Can you imagine that?
It'd be great. I've always wanted that to be a thing in like like zombie games, like zombie survival games, like COD Zombies. Even like your teammate goes down, you have the option to fucking kill them and turn their flesh into a meat shield. An extra hit. You can throw their body as bait to run for a bit.
How does the wall rider not get in that room?
Yes.
Alright.
As an Outlast speedrun professional, I can tell you.
Check this out with the wall rider, right?
Let's peep this out.
You just run straight past him.
Like a normal player there would just run off to the right, probably.
Yeah, because he
Be scared.
The wall rider can actually kill you right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you just move to the right a little bit, he can't touch you for some
Now,
reason.
is he a one-touch kill?
Yes.
Ooh.
Pretty much, I think it's only Traeger and
Chris
him.
Walker and
him are the only ones that can one-shot. Unless you have the unlucky enemy type that just goes...
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a off chance that the animation will desync and then just do it twice.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's an example of RNG always fucking
Yeah.
over.
Resident Evil is a good example of this because that entire game is RNG with how zombies are placed, and you have to literally train yourself on not only training zombies, because you don't want to kill that many zombies because they'll turn into Crimson Heads in RE1, in RE Remake 1, but you just need to make sure to juke zombies effectively, as it's very hard because there's if I remember right, it's an invisible counter that tells you, yeah, you can avoid this if you're good enough.
Do not turn the valve. Sorry, Valve.
Oh yeah, RE2 Remake is better with it. I do want to actually try and learn to speedrun that at some point.
Dank platforming.
There's interesting tech on the PC version because you could run that at a higher frame rate, and the game can't run it that well for some reason. And so if you knife you can knife faster than usual. And not only that, but get upstairs faster. It's really whack.
Huh. It's interesting. Isn't this like the end of the game once you get to the top of here?
oh, when I come back.
Oh, I come back down. Yeah.
Yeah, Blurs will get ready on that time. It's a coming.
It'll be a little under an hour because we had a little bit of intro time.
No, yeah, he'll start it as soon as Max hits start.
I'm just saying we won't know the time until the video's made.
Yeah. So I'll be curious if well, I bet that I'll ask him to do that as the first thing.
So we can see the time.
Yeah.
Koi!
Now the wall rider can juke you here, can he?
No.
No? I know there's a part where he can. Unless that you're already past that.
I think I did the part where I juked him already that I showed you.
But isn't there a part that can really fuck you over last minute? Unless you're at the safe bit. I'm not too sure. I like how he's like, I don't know about this, Chief.
There's a part to skip this whole thing that I'm doing right now. It's not I don't think it's technically out of bounds, but you get on the railing, and you jump all the way to the bridge where the cutscene happens, where the wall rider picks you up and then throws you all the way to the ground. So you jump from up there down to here, but it's this weird, like, thing that you have to do. It's very...
I don't think that's out of bounds because you're not really going out the map.
I totally would have done it if I practiced it before this.
No, I wouldn't say that's out of bounds because you're not like glitching through a wall or anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much the one rule about boundary is just don't phase through anything, really.
Yeah.
Once you like glitch through things, it's a problem.
Like you doing the door thing, that's still technically in bounds because you're just going through the door quicker than usual.
That was a time when you hit the button?
Time is when you...
Oh, leave there because you have to walk.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Just say time when
Yeah.
when Blurgel can hit the button.
Give me your soul juice, boy. Here I come, I'm Cinnamon. Sorry, Billy.
Billy, you ever be inside a man?
You ever been to a Turkish prison?
Billy, ever seen a grown man naked?
In this part, when you're limping, if you go up those stairs, it'll do like a 5-second long animation, but you could just do this and skip it.
Oh yeah, limping hella hard, but you can just yeet over the fence
Right?
because you're fine. Bullshit, dude.
No, avoiding that, unfortunately.
This is just one of the most fun games to watch speedrun because it's just the goofy amount of brokenness that
Oh
goes
yeah.
on. I say at the end of this, you should at least try and do
The 10-minute. Or the,
yeah, I don't know if you're up for that.
Oh,
You don't have to. I'm just saying if you
I could
want.
try.
A nice attempt.
Because I'm surprised you nailed this.
Time!
Okay.
Yeah, because you nailed this. pretty
Yeah,
well.
first try.
Yeah, I was
Bravo.
actually kind of worried you were going to die by
Good
training.
job. This has been AGDQ. Thank you guys for tuning in. We raised $0 for cancer research.
No, we've raised. Welcome back to Hype Labs Games Done Quick. We've raised $0 because we can't monetize our videos. So, sure.
Becomes a host.
The porn escaped. It's breached every channel.
And that was YouTube trying to demonetize every video.
Here we go, boys.
Well, that's
Copyright.
comments.
Yay!
Well,
Outlast.
that's Outlast. That was an amazing
In
run.
about an hour,
That
approximate.
didn't really feel like an hour at all.
No, not really. It's good to watch you.
That was impressive. You didn't die. You almost died once, but then you quickly got out of it.
Oh, you mean Chris Walker thing?
Yeah.
In the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I was just messing around, I guess.
Yeah, that was scary. I was like, oh man, this is it.
I was like, no, I'm not ending this now. I think what happened was he was running, since I was on top of the railing, he ran for the stairs and he went up it. When I fell down, he turned around. And I jumped back up. That's why it took him a long time.
Share some of your most unfortunate mishaps in speedrunning on Insane. Or just speedrunning in general. If you can
So,
remember any.
I could say one with this game, where, do you remember that guy in the sewer that just ran at me, and he stops chasing you after I get downstairs?
Yeah.
So basically, one time I took a left turn instead of a right, and it was a dead end. I was like, oh my god. And I turned back around, and he smacked me once, and I tried to go around him again. He blocked me, and he smacked me again. And I went down, I was like, are you kidding me? I made it this far into the game, and I have to start all the way over again?
That's rough.
Yeah, it's just amazing how, like, a casual player would just still play it like usual on Insane, but when you know how to speedrun it, no fear.
The game
no
is
fear.
like, you start to think, like, this game's kind of easy.
You start to have,
because
like, a
you
third
break
eye.
you break the game, yeah.
You get the third eye.
I don't know,
Pretty much, yeah.
Speedrunning's weird because, like, you have to really like a game to want to speedrun it. Because, when a game is difficult enough, you start, like, experimenting and finding out what works. And what sucks is when, like, you find out what works isn't fun. Or, like, you start pushing hard enough to the point where the game starts breaking.
Yeah.
But then you start accepting that, and once you reach that level of this game is busted, but I can still have fun with it acceptance, that's when you reach speed level, like, ranks of play. Like,
Yeah. So do you want to try and do that glitch thing, or are you good?
I will attempt it.
You will attempt it? Okay. Blurs will go to cut zone when Max begins gameplay again. Alright, we're back from cut zone, people.
Woo!
So, Max is going to attempt the broken glitch,
The out of bounds run.
which will take less than 10 minutes.
Hopefully I can do it.
Hopefully, because it's impressive when it's done, and it looks ridiculous for the people who have not seen it.
It's similar to the Luigi's Mansion speedrun glitch.
14
I say you both should have a speedrun race.
I don't know how to do that.
Me neither. We just do it legitimately.
Yeah, we just both take a week to learn it and then meet up for the match. The battle of the century.
This battle is about to explode.
I would love that, dude. Luigi's Mansion is like one of my favorite games, but
I mean, I've
never
gotten
learned
up,
to speedrun
I've
it,
gotten
really.
up into the ceiling in Luigi's Mansion, or into the floor 1.5 as they call it.
Floor 1.5, yeah, and then.
Alright, here he goes.
Ooh.
Alright, so he's got to inch this carefully. He's got to inch this really carefully because he's going to hit the checkpoint of the room. Look at this goofy shit. So yeah, you got to hit the checkpoint of the lab, correct?
Yeah.
What difficulty are you on?
He's on insane still. So yeah, I think he did it.
I hope I did.
Well, yeah, because it's loading.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
You might have gone to a different area.
Let's see.
Is the lab?
No.
Damn it!
Ah!
That was so good, though.
Almost.
One more try.
Yeah, I'll try one.
Sure.
Yeah, because you gotta like really. So how does it work?
At the cause there's a certain part where you have to look up at. It's basically all in timing, and you're supposed to jump at the very edge of the barrier that you're standing on, the very last second.
Damn.
But to find that last second, you have to measure stuff. Like you have to experiment.
But it's definitely all about hitting that checkpoint correctly. Because otherwise you fall through the map or the game will crash.
What?
Yeah, that's happened
The
before.
game crashes
Yeah, I remember
sometimes?
one time Max did this and the game was in an infinite loading screen.
Oh yeah, true.
That's psycho.
And then it just decided to crash.
Alright, another good one.
So you gotta jump somewhere?
So I gotta be looking like right here. Ah, I just fell off. See, as soon as I tapped A, I almost made it.
Second too late.
Yeah.
Damn.
Third time's a charm.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
One more golden boy
Good.
attempt.
Because I bet you... Alright. If you fail it, the episode will just end.
Okay.
Just whoop, and it's over. That'd be pretty funny.
Gotta fulfill myself now.
Maybe the people watching this, girls are probably watching. That
Girls
power,
are watching.
That power is infinite. The power of girls are watching.
When
is
did we
really
use
strong.
that before? I don't remember.
I don't think we ever have.
I'm pretty sure we have. Like,
I don't think we've ever used that joke.
Girls are watching?
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought you said that and you're like, oh no, that makes me worse, and then like you died or something. We're playing Don't Make Cry?
I don't remember. We make so many dumb jokes on this channel.
Sure, but I just feel like we
What?
made that joke.
Game is being weird.
Now, if
man.
we could just figure out the window, we'd be all that much closer to beating.
What is going on? The game's like, fuck off. What are you doing?
The game's like, girls are watching. I can't let them do this.
Girls are watching.
And hop and a skip.
Yeah, you know, Sam, girls are watching. Our whole 99.7% male viewer audience. Girls are watching. You know what that point 3 is?
You on Tori's
It's
account.
me on Tori's account checking out the channel real quick. Like...
Alright, don't fall off.
Thank you for the advice.
Don't inch it, don't inch it, don't inch it.
Maybe?
We're inching up super close, people. You can't even see it.
We're scooting.
Stalemate.
Stalemate.
Stalemate. Stalemate. Stalemate.
Ah, fuck!